Hi guys, so I'm moving towards the poultry unit right now. I want to go and check on the birds, the breeder birds that we have on the farm. That is the 3,000 parent stock that we have on the farm. You can see right here guys, it has started becoming really hot and all the grass is drying up. Oh my god, all the grass is drying up. It's becoming really terrible. Over the next 2 to 3 months, it's going to get really dry and hopefully the rains will come. Anyway, the place that I stay at is quite some distance from the farm. You can see the structure in the background over there. It's quite a distance away. So I literally have to carry my gumboots every time I'm going over there because there's other people who stay over there and I can't leave my gumboots there. I won't be sure of their biosecurity, you know, the next time I come to pick them up. I don't know if the guys will have used them to walk around. So in order to make sure that they are safe, I have to carry them away from there. And that's the whole idea of the poultry farm, guys. The biosecurity needs to be top notch, top level. You just can't afford to take risks, both for me and for my buyers, for the clients, because for me, if the birds get sick, I'm going to spend a lot of money trying to treat them, number one. Number two, you just can't get back to the production that you were at before you got the illnesses. So it's very chaotic, it's time wasting, it's just not worth it. And number two, for the buyers, you know, if you get birds that are infected, you're in trouble. serious trouble. So I'm going to check on the birds, but before checking on the birds, I have to take a bath. Every time someone enters that poultry unit, they literally need to take a bath. Guys, it is too hot. It is too hot. But let's go on. I'll have my bath and then enter the poultry unit. Oh guys, yeah, so I'm done bathing and I have changed completely. I'm very clean, yeah? So you can see me in my overall. Actually, I missed it. Right there at the entrance, we have a tap. So this is the structure where we mix our feed from currently, yeah? So we mix the feed from, and it's where we store the eggs currently. So the guys are in there mixing the feed. Actually, I would go in, but I don't want to distract them. You know, when I go inside there, considering I'm their boss, they all just, you know, focus too much and they become too serious. I want them to continue with their work in an easy way. So I won't go in right now. I'll go in later, probably, when they have done most of the work. But right there at the entrance, we have a tap of water. And the purpose of that tap is to ensure that before people come inside here, for example, the guys who are mixing the feed in there, when they are done mixing the feed, they should wash their hands and then come inside here when they are done washing their hands. Also, inside that unit is a bathroom. Actually, there are 2 bathrooms. So this is it. We have 3 bathrooms in the poultry unit, yeah? There's the outside bathroom, which you guys saw me bathing from. And then we have 2 inside bathrooms, yeah? So the purpose is that me, who has come from the outside, I can bathe in the outside bathroom. The guys who stay around here can actually use the inside bathrooms, and then before they come inside here, they are clean. You want the bath to be the last thing that someone does just before they enter the poultry unit. So like I told you, I'm done bathing. You can see me in my overall clean, yeah, to the very bottom, and I've put on my clean blue gumboots. Then here you can see the poultry unit, yeah. You can see that we've put tarpaulin all along the side of the structure. And guys, that's because in the evenings, like right now, there's lots and lots of sunshine coming from this direction, yeah? You guys can see the sun. And the sun hits on the laying boxes. You can see our laying boxes right there. Now, when the sun hits the laying boxes become heated up, and that means the eggs on the inside of the laying boxes also become warm. And you don't want that to happen in your poultry unit, because when the eggs do become warm, the fertility of the eggs decreases, the hatchability of the eggs decreases. So you don't want that to happen. So that there, guys, is the tank that has the water that's supplying this whole structure. It's a 2,000 liter tank. And then down here we have 2 very huge tanks, yeah? Each one is 10,000 liters, I do believe. 10 or 20,000. I'm not certain. I'll have to go and check on it. 10,000, yeah. So this is a 10,000 liter tank, and that's also another 10,000 liter tank. These two tanks are supposed to go at the very top of this, yeah. So these two tanks will go right at the top, and then we have another one over here. This is 1,000, yeah, 2,000. This is another 2,000 liter tank. So the two will go at the very top right there, and then that tank over there, that, and this tank will go on the next level, yeah. So those two tanks are going to be supplying the topmost floor, and then there are other tanks which are going to be supplying the bottom floor. These two huge tanks, the 10,000 liter tanks, are actually meant to be reservoirs. So they're going to be working as reservoirs for us, just in case water runs out. We have time to work on the plumbing and ensure that the area has water resupplied to it quickly. And then again, this side also, you can see that we have the curtains, yeah. Part of the section is opened to provide aeration. Actually, you don't need to worry too much about aeration. I'll come and show you, yeah. So for aeration, we ensured that the taplings are actually not right onto the structure. You can see that there is space here. So we actually do have air that comes inside when we do need the air. But again, the purpose of these taplings was because during the morning times, now the sun comes from the opposite direction. And when the sun comes from the opposite direction, it again hits the laying boxes, and we don't want the eggs to get spoiled. So that's why we put these taplings right even at the top and the bottom. Of course, the other problem is the rain, yeah. Guys, the rain in this place is really, really stormy rain. It comes with lots of winds, and it causes lots of trouble. The advantage though is that the curtains can actually move, so they can be pulled to the side, just like you see this area has been pulled. Even that side, we haven't pulled it, but they can be pulled to the side. So currently the sun has actually come down a little bit. It's, what's the time? It's probably about, it's coming to 5 p.m. So the heat has come down. So it's not very hot on the inside of there. But let's go and check on what's happening on the inside of the structure. Okay guys, so we are now inside the poultry unit. I know it's really, really loud inside here, yeah, but you can see our breeder birds. So I've just dipped my feet inside the food bath at the entrance of the house because I don't want to carry any disease on the inside. Despite the fact that my gumboots are clean, I don't want to carry any disease. And then you can see the curtains on this side over here, and then this side has an open area. I'm inside the structure and it's not hot, guys. I can feel that it's, you know, it's cool. It's nice. I can feel the weather inside here is really cool. And then you can see the birds. These are our breeder birds on this inside of the house. You can see the laying boxes. Most of the birds are done laying. At around this time, there's not too many birds laying, as you can see. Right there, you can see a chicken that's mating. I don't know if I can zoom in. Right there, yeah? There is a male that's mating. This is the unit, guys. You'll see that most of the males, we actually left them near the entrance because they were following me. So what happens is that when you get inside, most of the males follow me because they're trying to be protective towards the females. So most of the males are in that area, as you can see. All the red birds are actually males, and all the white ones are females. There's a few males this side, but they redistribute themselves. The birds are very, very attracted towards human beings, and when you're walking, you'll see a lot of the birds coming towards you when you're inside the house. So I've come outside the breeder house because it doesn't make lots of logical sense recording inside there. Number one, it's really, really loud, as you could tell. And number two is that it stresses the birds a bit. So it makes more sense talking from outside the house. But you saw, guys, the biosecurity measures that I had to go through before entering the house. Number one, I had to make sure that I take a bath, a full bath. And guys, it doesn't matter if you're going to enter that house or if you're going to enter the poultry area or unit 10 times a day, you're going to have to take 10 baths a day because it's not worth the risk. Everyone in our poultry unit, everyone on the farm understands that, yeah? They need to be explained to every day or as often as possible the value of biosecurity. It's the most important thing when it comes to farming, you know? It's not just in poultry. Whether it is in cattle, whether it is in sheep, goats, any other unit, biosecurity is very, very important, very important. But in chickens, it's probably a bit more important, yeah? Because you could lose your birds very, very easily. Prevention is better than cure. Number two, I had to make sure that there is a water or a hand washing place, you know, there is a water point with soap. At that point, anyone can wash their hands. Anyone can, you know, if you've gotten something soiled, you can wash it right there. And then number 3, there's a foot bath. Yeah, there's a foot bath before you enter the poultry unit. So despite the fact that my gumboots are clean, I've stepped on grass right here. You guys can see that we have grass right here. So I've stepped on grass, and this grass could mean the difference between life and death for us inside the poultry unit. You can imagine we have over 3,000 birds inside here. We're going to have 7,000 more coming. So this structure is going to have 10,000 birds. If 10,000 birds get sick, damn, we are doomed. We are in trouble, guys, yeah? So it's in our interests, it's in your interests, it's in everyone's interest who is involved in the business to ensure that the biosecurity is as good as possible. You don't have any diseases coming in. Everything is cleaned out. Everything is perfect. And we always push towards that. So guys, yeah, that's why I have to bathe every time I come in. Actually, I think on the farm, you know, on the farm we have cattle, we have goats, we have sheep. I think the guys who work in the poultry units are the cleanest, because you can't avoid bathing. You have to bathe at least once every day. And then you need to bathe even more times, you know, 4 or 5 times, very, very many times, to ensure that you keep the biosecurity inside the poultry unit. So I hope you guys have learned and have understood why this is very important. Super important, probably the most important thing when it comes to poultry. Thanks guys for watching, lots of love. Catch you very soon with another video. Bye bye.